All right, so I wanted to talk about the best SR units in this video. So that's what we're going to do. And there are a couple, and this is mainly going to be PvP. However, a lot of these PvP units are very good in PvE. So whenever one of the units I talk about is also good in PvE, I shall also talk about that. So Heinrich, you could stop talking and let's just head straight into it and kind of get what I want to say down. So I've done a lot of matches in PvP, and so far I'd say that some of the SR units have been the reason why I've lost. Kraken has been the #1 reason that I've lost many matches. So why don't we start with this motherfucker, okay? So he's going to be very good because of his skill 3, and I don't know. Yeah, okay, so I think I might just be unlucky as hell. But his ult is essentially going to be a not a guaranteed, sorry, a 1-turn freeze, right? And that is going to be very strong. Now, if we check it out, there's a 75% chance to decrease the turn meter, and then if the turn meter is actually decreased, it's a 100%. So it's either 40% or 100%. Now I don't know if he changes that to like 100% in one of them, but overall, like, this boy is so strong just because of that ult, right? And this is actually going to be great in Doki Doki because you do want the CC to get rid of the damage reduction. However, in PvP, this is going to be stupidly good. And also, I think he does get extra speed on his skill 1. So that's going to be an extra 12 speed for you guys to get from that skill 1 while having just a stupid busted ult. So it's going to be very good just because if you get that AoE stun, which has happened where I've been fucked over by that AoE stun, then yeah, no, Kraken absolutely wins you games. I mean, wins you games. So if you're looking to build someone and be very annoying with a stun team, this is your guy, okay? This is your guy. He is doing those stuns and having fun doing it. And then more than that, this deep frozen state is going to make it, I'm pretty sure it stacks. So let's say you stun / deep freeze the person and they have less than 50% HP. The stun will keep on, the freeze will keep on adding and adding turns and never finish, which is why it's called deep frozen, right? So both of these are just going to be stupid. And then of course his defense minus is pretty decent. But it's not like anything crazy. However, these two abilities alone, like especially the ult, I've been completely fucked over to where I'll just lose simply because of this ult, to where I'm like, sometimes I literally have to either ban him or kill him in time, right? That's the thing. A lot of these Krakens are usually 4 stars, and 4 stars is a bit weak. Like I'm saying, like I've seen 4-star level 20s, right? And this is like, I'm ranging from top 100 to 200, depending on like if I get a bunch of wins. Guys, once I lost, because I accidentally chose the wrong unit, and I was so fucking pissed. I was so pissed, you don't even understand. Oh, I would have been on a winning streak too. I would have literally been on a winning streak, which is so pissed. I was so mad. I was so mad. So Kraken is #1. Now, #2 for me is Marvel, okay? Marvel has been literally just God, okay? Now, one of the main reasons why he's so good is because his speed is quite quick. I had to get his, well, I got this to 5, but it's every one of his abilities is very good. So the skill 1 actually does basically, well, lower the enemy's action turn meter, right? Now the thing is with the skill 1 is it gave 12 speed, so he's like pretty quick. Like right now he's about rivaling my Freya. He's actually rivaling my Freya. Now what's very good about him is his ult puts it's 75%. Oh, I see. I have to get it to level 4 to get the guaranteed. Okay, so basically this ult has a chance to get speed minus and res minus until you get it level 4. But then it's guaranteed. Like this speed minus and res minus is guaranteed. And then you also lower their turn meter with a 60% chance. So this is going to be goated as hell because sometimes you just ult and then you loop them twice. You literally loop your full abilities twice. Like if I use Marvel with Lily and my Lily actually gets her abilities off, like she gets her skill 2, then this is a skill 2 that's going to increase speed. And then obviously because we lowered their turn meter, we lowered their speed, that's going to create a gap to where in some cases you will loop them. But then more than that, he's going to have this ability where he's going to hit one person and then a random enemy to where it's going to have a chance to silence them. And this is basically going to make them where they can only use the skill 1 and having 3 abilities, one that lowers their turn meter, right? And it's stealing it, which is pretty goated. One that silences, which has been literally game winning, and then the ult, which is also game winning in the right circumstances. It's just a really good unit. Now this guy's less good in PvE PvP, where Kraken was able to be used in PvE, this guy not so much. So there is that to keep in mind. But Sonya is good in both of them. And I would say that most people, even if you have Ling Luo built, you might want to start building Sonya. Now, I'm considering maybe not, like maybe taking away the mats I put in her, because I'm not personally using her that often. But it's because she has a revive, and the max HP increase alongside Tiamat is just really good. Like, there's not much else to say, but being able to heal and just like guaranteed like get her res when she's able to use this ult is just really strong, and she's able to work in PvE and PvP. So she is just an overall very good unit. Now, I have a bone to pick with this unit. I'm not gonna lie, I very much have a bone to pick with this unit, and I do gotta say, like, a lot of you guys should probably build him. I'm being completely dead ass. This guy's actually pretty good early game. I would say, like, what you guys should do probably is like build Gray, build Leon, right? And make them run them in PvP, just run them in PvP and have them like dominate, because they will dominate. And I'll talk about how that works, but they will dominate. And then like once you're done with them, you could I think it's reconfiguring, where it resets everything and you get back all the materials you spent on them. And I think that might be the play. I might do that, we'll have to see. But Gray, why he's so good is he's pretty quick, right? First of all, that's like one of the things that helps him actually stand out, is from what I remember, he is quite quick. He's at 122, the max is 133, and for like what is a debuff or DPS, it's pretty good. So basically you're going to use this, which gives everyone crit rate, and then it's going to give him another turn where if he crits, he does a 300% damage ult, and then defense minuses. Now the defense minus is going to be very strong when you're putting it with someone else, so he's going to be able to do damage, and then also be able to put it with someone like Leon, who's going to then AoE, be able to turn meter lower and do very good damage herself. Like, her damage is crazy. Now even if it's not Leon, it could literally be any other AoE like Messiah or Heinrich, but this guy's going to be quite goated in PvE too, to be able to get like more so in campaign even maybe, but like just be able to grind, be able to pump out that AoE. He's definitely going to be pretty good, and it's like, especially for PvE, like I have 4 dupes in them. I guess I'm putting them in now, but you know, being able to use these dupes for PvE is definitely not going to be bad, so you have to consider that too. But I'd say that this guy has been one of the most annoying factors in PvP, but is also good in PvE, so there's that to consider. Now, Chiaki the Echo also is absolutely nutty. I'm pretty sure she's one of the quickest units in the game. I would like to verify that, but I think she is. Actually, no, she's slower than Gray, so she's at 121 speed at max. But why she's so good? So she's able to give attack boosts, and then the main thing is that she just gives the turn meter, right? She's able to give turn meter, so up to 20% turn meter, right? An attack increase, and then if they have the attack increase, they get the Ave Maria. Now Ave Maria means you can't lower you can't have your turn meter lower, you can't have you can't be stolen from your turn meter, and you also increase other allies' turn meter, which is pretty strong. So like her ult is very strong, and like in terms of a team comp, if you're able to make your Chiaki quicker than the Marvel, then yeah, you're going to be in a very good spot with Chiaki the Echo in PvP, right? So that's definitely something to consider, that she's able to like go for an insane cleave, especially with the attack boost. It's really strong. Now I'm just going to spitball. Ooh, that was an insane voice crack. I'm going to spitball some of the other SRs that I've seen. Some work, some like whatever. RC has a decent stun, but if you're going to run someone like this, right, I would say, now like you could run, if you get lucky RNG, yeah, no, he's going to definitely probably be better than Kraken, but he only has, I think, upwards of a... Yeah, it's only a 50% stun chance. Now, if you get lucky, then yeah, he's going to be pretty decent. But overall, not really worth it. Now, Dinah, I've seen, because she puts a bunch of shit, right? She increases the damage the enemies take, and also defense lowers, right? All this shit together, it's going to be pretty strong. Now, Valerian, too, being able to put her Hazy Dream is going to be making her a good support to keep you guys alive and all that shit. So that's definitely an option. And more so for... PvE, like if you're using for Doki, Kazuo the Reverie, putting the Slumber is actually going to be quite goated. So all these different units are actually pretty good, but the SRs that I mentioned, the first 5, are definitely the most impactful, and of course my GOAT Marvel is the one that I love the most. He's got them Zhang Liao vibes, and I absolutely love Zhang Liao. So yeah, that's basically going to be it. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know which SRs are you personally using, if at all. Thank you for watching the video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.